I thought I'd do a short video based on some content I've been listening to and watching this week. I've been revisiting some content from a guy called James Sinclair. James runs a number of very successful businesses, and he does a lot of very good social media content, great YouTube clips and videos and tips and advice. And I think he mentors a number of business owners, and he runs workshops. He'll do guest presentations and stuff like that, and his content's very, very useful, very practical, and I find it very useful myself. And so I've been looking through that again this week, and something sprung to mind when I was going through one of his YouTube videos. And it was a question, and the question is, what three things would you tell yourself or advise yourself if you were to sort of wind the clock back to when you started your own business? So if I think back to when I started my accounting firm 10 years ago, things were very, very different then. Yes, there was cloud accounting and there was technology, but cloud accounting and apps and tech, without dwelling on it, is almost taken for granted nowadays. By small business owners and accountants alike. I think it's part and parcel of the world that we live in. So I probably wouldn't go down giving those three bits of advice. The three bits of advice I would give would be a lot more practical and a bit more long-term thinking. The first thing that I would ask myself would be, or tell myself, would be to think with the end in mind. Certainly the guy I used to work for before I started my own business almost warned me before I started. He said, the first day you go to your office, write down how you're getting out of there. I totally know what he means now, because I certainly didn't do that the day I started, and for a number of years after that, I haven't, I didn't get the grips with that at all. And it's only in the last number of years that I've really been putting a wee bit more focus onto that. And even a wee bit more now, since the sort of lockdown period has allowed me to have that wee bit of thinking about how the hell I'm going to get out of this business at the end of. So be very clear on what your exit strategy is going to be. You may need to change that as things change and develop and move in your business, but have a goal, have an end point in mind. Aim to replace yourself and make it happen. So that'll be the first thing. The second thing would be really around pricing, because pricing and undercutting yourself and discounting your services was an absolute minefield for me for several years. So I would say price your service according to the level of and quality of service that you want to deliver, and in delivering that service, always go one step beyond that. Customer excellence is absolutely everything. Cloud accounting and the ability to use apps and so on is going to be so much more common nowadays than it ever was. It's no longer going to be a USP. You need to be delivering timely, quality service using some of the cloud apps that are out there. Final tip I would give you, give myself, or give anybody, I suppose, starting their own business, is not everyone or everything that you come across is going to be right for you. Not every bit of technology that's out there is going to be right for your business or for your clients. Not every person that you meet is going to be a good customer or client, a good team member, a good supplier. So choose wisely and don't rush those decisions, especially if it's with the view to having a long-term, meaningful type of relationship. Take your time, think things through, and build the business that you want and that you deserve.